I am Slick Nick. Let's talk about dyeing your beard. So this is my observation. You all know that I'm 40 years old. About age 35, it became very obvious that what were platinum blonde or red hair here that started showing up in my late 20s, by the time I was 35 turned pure white. And anything beyond the age of 35, I learned it was spreading. So in reality, all of this and this is just pure white at this point. So I used this beard dye yesterday from Just for Men, Mustache and Beard, dark brown, which again, they're not even sponsoring this. I will put a link in there to find something similar on Amazon, but this is just the brand I chose. This is the one I found very easily. But here's what I want you to be aware of. And this is again my observation. If you see a man who does not have a decent amount of white in this part of his beard, and he's beyond the age of 35, I can pretty much guarantee you he's dyeing his beard. Because it's not the same as a man, quote, going gray with his hair. Because a lot of times, even for me, I really don't have any, if I were to grow my hair out, I don't really have much noticeable gray hair at this point, being age 40. I don't. There's other guys who, have plenty of white or gray showing through, especially on the sides, in their late 20s. But I'm not one of those people. My hair on my head has not really went white or went gray or whatever. But on my beard, yes. And so I've observed that. It seems that whereas you can not go gray up here for a while, I may not go gray until my 50s, it feels like no one gets a pass when it comes to their beard. And one place you could look at is professional wrestlers, WCW or Monday Night Raw, WWE, all of those, whether we're looking back in the past or present, if they have a beard and it's all the same color and you don't know how old they are, Google it, look it up. And if you see that they're beyond the age of 35, I'm telling you that they're dyeing their beard. And I've got to the point where I can pretty much tell if someone dyes their beard or not. Not only because I can look at them and think, is he age 35 or older or not, but ultimately it's just a little too solidified. The color is a little too solid. And whereas a guy, say in his late 20s with a full beard, you're gonna see different tones in that beard. Even if it's a brown beard, you're still gonna see tones of red in there and maybe a little bit of sandy brown in there. But once you start dyeing your beard, it looks a little bit more all the same color, a little too perfect. And so that's my observation. Now, I want to be very clear. I'm talking about a general rule here. I'm not saying that no man beyond the age of 35 can survive without having white hair. I'm not saying that. I'm saying most. I'm saying in general, if you're beyond the age of 35, chances are you're dyeing your beard. If you see a guy with a beard and he's over the age of 30, he dyes his beard. He's not going around talking about it, but he's dyeing his beard. That's not necessarily the case with dyeing your hair. Some guys just don't go gray as early. But the beard thing seems to be a general rule that most men, the majority of men, do dye their beard. Now, in case I need one more disclaimer, I want to be so clear. I'm talking about the general rule. So there may be people who are tempted to leave a comment and say something like, well, Nick, I know this one guy and he's 45 years old and he swears he doesn't dye his beard. Exactly, he's the exception to the rule. And this video is talking about the general rule. So if you're bringing up an exception to the rule, I feel like you're backing up my theory here, that for most men, they're dyeing their beard or it's just pure white hair. Now's your turn to go ahead and leave a comment right here. And if you're interested in buying some beard dye, I'll put a link in there just to make it easy for you to find it on Amazon. Comments belong right here.